I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is the message for you. Those who from their mother's womb were born. You do this very well. You must be very, very strong.
When the Moroku, Nijimwero Mekumu Biafra. When the Siputa, Makamwero Mekanyinaga. Biko Kulien, Kulien, Ogeruo. Biko Kulien, Iye Jamalike, Ogeruo.
Oh, when the Moroku, Makamwero Wangi. Oh, when the Muruchekwa, Makamwero Wewu Biafra.
Biko Kulien, Kulien, Ogeruo. Biko Kulien, Iye Jamalike, Ogeruo. The spirit of Biafra, Biko Kulien, Ogeruo. When the Biafra Gideon, Biko Kulien, Ogeruo. Ohamadike no na donjon, Mukebweki Heremeyae. Odike, Mbosike, Rurachogadike. Biko Kulien, Ogeruo. Biko Kulien, Iye Jamalike, Ogeruo. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in exile, Master Simon M. He want to smooth to street Gabaniru Naibuna. They brother and tap on my Ebudo. Oh, Guinea. Master Simon Epa, Emesu Wokokwere, Onyendu. Iye Jamalike, Imokwa Simon Epa Wujie. Iye Jamalike, Simon Epa Watakatabo. Ojuda Kwenyi, Mwikwere Onyendu Kine Betata. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, never look back. I will follow you, Prime Minister Veroni, Aniga Wanuga, I will follow you, Anina, I will follow you, I will follow you, The question is this: if Nigerian government failed to organize referendum for children of Biafra, are you ready to lead us to do anything in order to get freedom from Biafra? And I'm going to be number one to follow you. If you're looking for 100 men, you will find 50 in me. Ogwe Bucharangui, Master Simon Epa, or Guinea.
Master Simon Epa, Biko, GC, Kaka, Oku, Atakata, Kaina, Boki. Ojuda Ueyi, Kwipolonyendu Kine Menata.
I am 50 men, oh yes, and I said bronze. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, never look back. I will follow you, Prime Minister Veroni, Aniga Wanuga, I will follow you, Anina, I will follow you, I will follow you. Ohamadike Biafra, Dahi Moroka Yarole. Iye Jamalike, Biafra Republic Government Awutie. Iye Jamalike, Commander General Lewechiri. General Buduso, Suna Atakata War. Commander Holy Ghost, Okonyendu Borokunu Nazatata. Biko Kulien, Ogeruo. Biko Kulien, Iye Jamalike, Ogeruo. Biko Kulien, Ogeruo.
ọjọọ n'ihi ihe na-atụjọ ihe ma anyị na-aga n'ime mmeri tụkwasị Chukwu obi. Mmadụ ụfọdụ ga-akpọgasị, ndị ọzọ ga-ele anya, rapụ ha lee anya n'elu, tụkwasị Chukwu obi. Ifufe n'ezi ọdụdụ, udo n'ike n'ime obi, kpakpando na-enye ihe n'ụzọ, tụkwasị Chukwu obi. Jisike asụla ngọngọ, ụzọ gị gbaa ọchịchị, ihe dị ga-edu ndị nwayọ, tụkwasị Chukwu obi. Nnamdi Okukalu, ọramadike ndị Igbo jisike, nwoke jiri ndụ ya wee chacha maka Biafra, wee rọpụtara anyị onye ndu ihe Simon Ekpa Ọbatobiye.
Witness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on this program today, wherever you are joining from. Wherever you are connecting to this program from, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greetings according to your time zone. If you have not really connected to us, please subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe to this channel, like, and share. Share to all platforms, share to family and friends, share to everyone that is close to you. It is very important that we share so that we can be able to reach to as many people as possible. This morning, I've come once again to speak to Biafra. I'm very sorry that I was not able to come online yesterday. I tried to see if I can be able to come on yesterday, but I wasn't able to come online due to some other responsibilities. I really apologize to my audience for not being around yesterday. I welcome my beloved brother Emenike Chibo. You are the first to be here, and you are always here with me. My brother Emenike Chibo, thank you so much for being here. My beloved sister Linda TV Show, thank you so much, my beloved sister. She is one of my pillars on this platform. I appreciate her so much. And if you are a Biafran on this platform or in any other platform, you come across this video and you're not following Linda TV Show, you are missing a lot. When you go to her platform, Linda TV Show, that is where you are going to see variety of informations. You are going to see many speakers of Biafra speaking. You are going to see many comrades speaking on different platforms. You are going to be informed on daily basis. Try as much as possible to follow our beloved sister Linda TV Show. She is doing great. A formidable Biafra, a hardcore Adwa. Please follow her on her platform. Okay, Chieso, thank you so much for joining me. Okay, Chieso, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. May Chukwu okay, guide and protect you. My beloved brother Chukuma Solomon, thank you so much for joining. My brothers Chukuma Solomon, One of my comrades here also a speaker on this platform. I welcome you, my beloved brother, Chukuma Solomon. Thank you so much for being here. My beloved brother, Sonny. Thank you for joining, Sonny. I welcome you, and I thank you for being part of us. You are always here also, and one of the members of this very platform. Thank you for joining, my brother, Sonny. Please, everyone that join, like and share. For the sake of those who are coming across this platform for the very first time, I want you to remember that this platform where you are watching this program is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic of Exile. This is a platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come here to preach hate. We don't come here to attack individuals. We do not come here to preach falsehood, blackmail, propaganda, or saga. No. What we do in this platform is to encourage Biafrans far and wide. We are here to encourage Biafrans wherever you may be as a Biafran. We are here to stand with you and encourage you to continue to stand for your freedom. Not just the Biafrans, anyone that is genuinely seeking for freedom, regardless your tribe, your religion, your location, as long as you are genuinely and sincerely seeking for freedom, we are with you and we are going to stand with you. In this platform, we try as much as we can to encourage Biafrans to continue to hold on to their right of self-determination, their right of self-defense, and so many other rights that Chukwu Abiyama has given to them. Do not allow anybody to trample on those rights. Hold on to them and hold them tight. Chukwu has given you those rights. You must not give it up for anybody. In this platform, our morning section is always an interactive section. You feel free to come and interact with us, regardless your location, your tribe, your religion. It is all allowed. You can come in here and speak with us. You can use the link that is there. There's a link there. Just click on the link. I will bring you in. You either ask your question, say your prayers, make your contributions, or suggestions. It is allowed in this platform. But the only thing we ask is that when you are coming up with us in this platform, make sure you appear decent. Dress up. Do not appear here naked. We won't allow that. Or while you are talking with us, you are smoking. We won't allow that. And while you are with us on this platform, try as much as possible to be civil in your discussion. Keep your discussion civil so that the whole world will understand you and the Biafrans will also understand you. If your statements and your words are not civil, you might end up wasting the whole day and no information is being passed. Over here, our utmost responsibility is to make sure that every Biafran is carried along, and that we will continue to do. Fellow Biafrans, once again, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greetings according to your time zone. We have come once again to do what we know how to do best, to continue to bring the plight of the Biafrans before the whole world and to continue to tell the world what is happening. You know that a lot of lies are being told against us. A lot of lies are being told against the Biafran people. A lot of lies are being told against our Prime Minister, against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this platform, we come to debunk those lies. We can't be quiet and pretend it is not happening. We are here to confront all those lies. Those lies they are telling against us, against our Prime Minister, against our Supreme Leader, against the Biafran people. We are here to debunk those lies. And that we will continue to do. Today's topic I have chosen to discuss because, yesterday, I wasn't able to come online yesterday to discuss about things that happens. There are a lot of things that happened from the case of our school, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the rest of them. So we try as much as possible to touch all those areas. I'm not going to take much of your time. And I have chosen a topic this day which says the biggest awareness of Biafra restoration, self-referendum, Biafra Republic of Exile Prime Minister, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health. We are going to try as much as possible to touch so many things. Fellow Biafrans, As you all know, right from the beginning, those of us who are genuinely pursuing the freedom of Biafran people, if you are a genuine follower of Master Simon Ekpa, Master Nnamdi Kanu, and you are in line with the Biafra Republic, you will know that we have never ever put our faith in the court of the enemy. We have never, at any point in time, put our faith in the court of the enemy. Our message has always been that it is we, you and I, that will free Master Nnamdi Kanu. That has always been our message. That has always been our message, that it is you and I that will free Master Nnamdi Kanu. No one else will, except we do so. It is you and I that free Master Nnamdi Kanu. It doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter the angle they are coming from. It doesn't matter their ideas. It doesn't matter their whatever deception they bring. The freedom of Master Nnamdi Kanu can only come through what we are doing as Biafrans. And that is why the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, under our Prime Minister Master Simon Ekpa, has never ever hesitated for one day to continue to pursue the freedom of Master Nnamdi Kanu. One of the major things that is going to set Master Nnamdi Kanu free is the freedom of Biafra. Just as the Ambazonian leader said, he said that when I free Ambazonian people, my leader will be free. In the same vein, when you are hearing us pursuing the coming of Biafra, you heard our Prime Minister Master Simon talking about the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra, and he said it will even come sooner than we expect. This care is not taken. You will know it is all in the pursuit of the freedom of Master Nnamdi Kanu. We saw him in court on Monday. So many of us have seen several videos that came out from the court. We saw Master Nnamdi Kanu. We saw his appearance. We have heard all that transpired. One of the most important things we should know that is finally, the case of our Supreme Master Nnamdi Kanu today is in progress. The White lawyer and Michael Zukome are no longer among the legal team of Master Nnamdi Kanu. It is now very, very clear to anyone. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile is in charge of the case of Master Nnamdi Kanu as it stands today. Every expenses and things that are being done today are under the control of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. So whatever we are saying today, please mute yourself so that the noise doesn't distract. Mute yourself. So whatever we say today, whatever we are saying today, must be.
You cannot be saying your machine.
Can you please mute yourself? Mute your side. Noise is coming from there. So as I was saying, every one of us should try as much as we can to continue to be strong, because the freedom of Master Nnamdi Kanu lies in our hands, not in anybody. It lies in our hands. No matter what anybody says, no matter their propaganda and blackmail, the freedom of Master Nnamdi Kanu lies in our hands. That is why today our Prime Minister Master Simon Ekpa is focused on going forward. And I want you to remember there are some important things that we had in that court that I want you to remember. When the lawyer of Master Nnamdi Kanu, Aloy Ejimako, was interviewed, he made a very important statement, which most of us have forgotten. When he was talking about the detention of Master Nnamdi Kanu, he said, Master Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention for 5 years. You know, most of us, we are counting 2 years, 2.5 years, 3 years. But remember, this is the continued detention of Master Nnamdi Kanu from 2015. It is very important that we should remember and know that Master Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention for 5 good years and more. We must take note of that. Very important. And some people who are pushing their blackmail and propaganda about the change of lawyers and change of the situation. Master Nnamdi Kanu has the right to change his lawyers at every given point in time. Ifeanyi Ejimako, whatever they call him, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, wasn't the first lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw that he wasn't capable, he was dumped and thrown to the trash where he belonged. And today, we are moving forward. Every one of us must know that the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in our hands. And there is one major important information I want us to discuss about and want to know. When it comes to the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Prime Minister have actually stated that looking at the picture that we saw that came out from the court, when you look at that picture critically, you see that all is not well. When you look at that picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you see that all is not well. And the Biafra Referendum under Mazi Simon have taken a drastic measure. And he has given an ultimatum of 72 hours. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released, every single thing that represents the zoo in Biafra land will go down. From that very picture we saw, it has been analyzed by Biafra and all the experts. There is a possibility of poisoning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are putting something in his food. Something is being put in his food. And we cannot play with the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We cannot fold our hands and pretend that we didn't see anything. We have experts who are working with the Biafra program. Our Prime Minister has spoken about it and gave 72 hours. We cannot wait until 19th or 20th of next month. No. Every Biafran should know that the freedom of life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in our hands. And we must tighten our belt. The time is now. Do not allow anybody to distract you. No pity party. Do not allow any distraction for anybody. Focus and concentrate on our freedom, and we must get it. You're welcome, my beloved brother Solomon. Are you there? Can you hear me, Solomon? Or should I allow my sister to speak first? I think she's busy. Solomon is a member of the platform. Solomon is always here with me, so let me allow my sister to speak. After she speaks, then Solomon will come on. Go on, my sister. Speak.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafrans.
All hail Biafra.
We move. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my beloved sister.
I thank everyone here, everybody that is showing face about what we are doing. I say Kachineke Chukwu Okike Abiama gozie unu niile n'aha Chukwu Okike Abiama. Obi dị m ụtọ. Ihe obi ji wee dị m ụtọ bụ na afụrụ m Nnamdi Kanu, afụgodo m ya n'anya na ọ bịara na court. Obi na-atọkwa m ụtọ ọzọ na ndị sabo niile enwere onye ọbụla afụrụ ebe a. Afụrọ m Ifeanyi Ejiofor, afụrọ m Ezekome. Obi wee na-atọ m ka shuga. Wee mara na Simon Ekpa asị m ebe ọbụla unu nọ wee na-ezukọ ka Chineke nyere unu aka wee tinyekwa unu more wisdom unu ga-eji wee move on n'aha Chukwu Okike Abiama. Obi na-atọ m ụtọ because sometimes ọ na-abụ nnọrọ anya mmiri na-agba m. Anya mmiri na-agba m bụ ụfọdụ ndị Igbo anyị amatabeghị ihe a na-eme. Ọ ya bụ anya mmiri na-agba m. Anya mmiri na-agba m bụ ị na-asị ha mekwa ihe dị m. Ụfọdụ asị gị gị je nọrọ ala. Mana ihe mma bụ mgbe ọ ga-eme ha n'anya vam vam vam, ọ ga-adị ha ka na nlọ and ọ ga-eme.
Yes.
So mgbe na-asị unu jisi ike ka Chineke gọzie unu niile ndị nke kwere wee nọrọ n'ọrụ a wee rute kịta site na mbụ wee rute kịta. Nsị ka Chukwu Okike Abiama gbaa unu ume ma gọzikwa unu. Ndewonu. Nnamdi Kanu Chukwu ga-eme ya, a ga-erelizi enwere ihe o mere. Ọ nwere onwe anyị ka ọ na-azụ. Mana ndị Igbo niile amarọ nọ maka ndị Igbo niile o wee bụrụ Sponsor Nnamdi Kanu, Jesus Christ in our own time. Because ọ bụ na oge a na-ede akwụkwọ, a ga-ede na ọyawa bụ Jesus Christ in our own time.
Yes.
Ekwu eme ka ọ bụ. Ewebe ihe ọbụla nke si ya n'ọnụ pụta nke abịabeghị na mmezu. Mgbe si ka Chineke dosi ya ndụ, ọ ga-afụ Biafra. Ọ ga-eji aka ya wee hazie Biafra. Ọ ga-apụta mba niile ga-amakwa na mmụọ nri a bụ ihe nke Chineke kpọrọ n'ọrụ. So jisi n'ike.
Thank you.
Ndewo sir.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that support. Thank you so much for that prayers. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect you, my sister. Thank you so much.
Because enwere ajụjụ mmadụ.
Okay.
Maka voting. Vote go mana ụmụ ndị bebe webe ndị vote na ma meti mbeti wee vote ha.
Ụmụ gị?
Ma di m ma ụmụ ma ma meti mbeti wee vote ha, ndị niile nọ m nso chọrọ ivote.
Okay.
Maka nje na ma na a na-asị m na m wee vote go already, so amalọ m etu mmesi banye.
You got to move again. I'm with Kaya see me. I'm with this. Me, use this thing. Okay. If I may know, is my WhatsApp group? Is my WhatsApp number?
No, sir.
Okay. Call my WhatsApp number. You did to my WhatsApp number. Send a message. Then come reach you direct or send a video. Yes, we made it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, then the number +44 +44
44.
Yeah. 7864
7864.
64
Yes.
3971
3971.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Then 69 69
69.
Yeah, 69 Andrea.
Okay.
Okay, come boy again. Check. Okay, mama, the correct.
Okay, sir.
+44
Yes.
7864 3971
69.
69.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Just send them message here. Need your guys to help on those that will send them. Then I send you the videos here. Follow them.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my sister.
Okay.
Gozi Kwale, my sister.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, my beloved brother Obina, are you there?
Yes, so I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Go on.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good morning from my side here. Honestly,
good morning, my beloved brother.
So long we miss each other. It has been so long we miss each other, and I was designed to come up like this, but things that surrounded me continue hindering me. But today I was able to come up, even though I'm somewhere in the marketplace. First of all, who make us to see our leader after many years of hindrance and the torture. You know, the enemy try all they could to hinder him to come out on public for us to see him until he not until he went to go come and say enough is enough. He used a formidable force to force the enemy out of the way. Today, our leader come out and everybody saw him. We are rejoicing, first of all. And we never forget that he still remains. And the condition we saw him is not good. The condition we saw him is not good. It's not impressive. It's not encouraging. But I pray that Kokama Prim here will continue to sustain him. Whatever they did to him, that Kokama Prim here will sustain him. He will come out and join us and he will take proper care of himself. And I'm happy that Kokama Prim here have removed the task, the hindrance on his way of progress. On his way out of the way. So my thank you people to always continue doing the needful. Knowing fully well that continuity is the best and the best way, and the best success in anything someone is doing. Yesterday I tried to come up and I didn't see it through. Just like my man said, his channel has some issue. I just come across his video. He tried to test. Likewise, you know that once what we are doing is yielding a serious fruit, the enemy will continue to panic, making sure that we do not progress. But there's nothing they can do. We have gone beyond that. So, who always sustain you people, keep you people to continue the info, to make sure that your voice, whenever you come out on program like this, you will have a clear weather to broadcast. There's no hindrance. Once again, my brother, as the people continue to guide people, as you can see, I'm in a market where there's a lot of noise. And I want us to appreciate you people, to say thanks and to pray that people can continue to guide you people to make sure that none of us use the track. Best prayer to every one of you. Very soon, we shall see face to face, and our eyes will remain on the sun. And there's one thing our PM said that I'm so happy. There's a curriculum move that they are trying to make. And I pray that people come and will help them to commit that kind of heinous crime so that it will trigger what we are expecting. We may not reach that October, just like our PM said. We may not reach the way he's saying things. So I'm praying that people come will give them that their stupid minds, grant them their wish to commit that curriculum move. I don't want to say it on social media because it's a secret something. We are watching them. Our eyes very close to them while we are looking onto the rising sun. So thank you, my brother. Once again, I'm so happy to see you. Even though I don't have much to say, because to continue with you in program, there's a noise on my background. It will disturb others. So keep it on. Maybe I'll come on the afternoon time to join you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. So, Biafrans that are watching, every one of us need to tighten up our belt and watch closely. We should be very careful. The freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in our hands, not in anybody's hands. Always have that at the back of your mind. And before I proceed in speaking on this issue, I want to play a short interview that was granted by the lawyer of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Aloy Ejimako. Let us listen to what he had to say. Pay attention to every single statement he's making there. Very important.
Well, it was tough. There are a lot of issues that arose today that are unexpected, but I'm satisfied the way we address those issues on the spot. A little disappointment remains that the court could not do a bench ruling on the bail application today. See, our client here has been detained for almost 5 years, counting to when he was detained from 2015 to today. So each extra day he remains in detention is a blight on his right to his liberty. So every lawyer should fight to have him enjoy his bail, be granted bail, so he can enjoy some freedom from this almost 5 years of detention and almost 7 years of being in exile. 3 weeks is not too much, but I would have preferred a bench ruling today.
But so far yesterday, the court gave some orders in favor of your client
Mhm.
with regards to his change of attire.
Yes.
He has been wearing since 2021.
Yes.
That is a step in the right direction. How do you react to that?
Well, it is, even though it detracted from him having to wear his traditional clothing. A little bit of victory there is something to be happy about. So at least he can have a change of clothing since he was renditioned in 2021. So we're happy about it.
So was it? I want to know the reason behind the change of counsel. Is there a reason behind that? Because Michael Zekome...
There's only one reason. Every client everywhere in the world has a right to change his counsel anytime. I may not be the one here on 19th March. By the grace of God, I hope I will be, but it may not be me. That is the right clients do have under the law to change their counsel.
So as you prepare for trial, sir, on the 19th, what's your position on the 7 counts that he's going to be facing before this court?
We've always been ready for trial, but as my Lord stated, trial is not for us to conduct. It's for the prosecution to conduct. Ours is to do cross-examination and put our defense at the end of the trial. We are ready.
Thank you very much.
The bail application is not meant to delay trial, as the prosecution suggested. No, we are ready. Thank you.
You have heard from the statement of the lawyer of Mazen Nandekan, Aloy Michael. On the 19th and 20th is going to be, 19th is going to be the verdict for the bail of our Supreme Mazen Nandekan. We are expecting that he'll be granted bail on the 19th. They have been doing everything humanly possible to delay Mazen Nandekan over there. They use different kinds of techniques to delay his case, and they try to do some other games they are playing around, even when they know that Mazen Nandekan has no case. They are talking about 7 charges, and the 7 charges we are talking about are the charges that have been quashed already. They are going back to start all afresh. The Supreme of IPOB, Mazen Nandekan, has been in detention now. He has been in detention now for a very long time. 5 years to be precise, judging from 2015 up to date. And we cannot continue to tolerate that. Seeing his appearance at the court and his health situation, everything must be done to see that Mazen Nandekan is protected. We must do everything humanly possible to see that Mazen Nandekan is protected. And nobody should gamble on that. Nobody should gamble on that. Anything that is going to keep Mazen Nandekan safe is what we are going to do. And nobody can change that. Excuse me. So every one of us should remain steadfast. And for those who are not Biafrans, people of the world that are watching, who doesn't know the person we are talking about? We are talking about the supreme leader of IPOB, Mazen Nandekan. And this very case we are talking about, he has won it. They have nothing against Mazen Nandekan. You know, when we come online and we say that Mazen Nandekan has no case, some people don't seem to understand. They think that it's because we are Biafrans. That is what we are speaking in that manner. Some think we are talking out of ignorance, but I'm telling you what we know, which is the truth. According to the verdict of their own court. And I want to play a video for you now, for you to hear from the mouth of a northerner, a Muslim northerner, about the case of Mazen Nandekan. Because when we are talking about the situation, some of you don't seem to understand. You think we are making this up. I want you to hear from this man how he explained the situation and the case of Mazen Nandekan.
These are the words of the Supreme Court and not my words. So the Supreme Court agreed with all this, but in its wisdom, it went ahead to reinstate the 7 counts charge earlier struck out by the court below, that is the Court of Appeal, and ordered a retrial of this case. Well, the Supreme Court is the apex court of the land. Nobody there is according to our big brother in the legal profession, Michael Zekome, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, he said that the Supreme Court is a big masquerade, you know. So we leave it at that. But the Supreme Court ordered a retrial. of the court of the matter, I would have expected, with all due respect, I am not questioning the decision, you understand, because it's final. But in my own way as a legal practitioner, I would have expected that, having agreed that Nnamdi Kanu was illegally abducted from South Africa and kidnapped, and illegally extradited to Nigeria without following all the extradition processes both in Kenya and in Nigeria. Initially, before now, I was thinking that the Kenyan government was even part of this illegal abduction, but the Supreme Court laid that to rest to say that Kenyan government wasn't part of it. In fact, they were oblivious of what happened. Now, having agreed, with all the evidence presented by Nnamdi Kanu, who incidentally was the respondent in the matter, the Supreme Court, the list, with all due respect, that I expected the Court of Appeal to have done, the list was to order that Nnamdi Kanu be released on bail. You've agreed with all the indices. You understand? Breach of law, in fact, gross violation, brazen. These are some of the words, you understand, they use. Brazen, gross violation. You understand? You have agreed. Due processes was not followed. You also agreed that due processes is sine qua non, is very, very important to criminal charges. Not just criminal charges. In every trial, I would have expected that the Supreme Court should have said, okay, go home, so that you'll be coming from your home to the court. Since you asked for a retrial, go home so that you'll be sane. You'll be the young man will be in his right frame of mind. Because listen, you need to be in your right frame of mind to stand trial. The courts, there are so many judicial pronouncements on this fact. You need to be in the right frame of mind. So the Supreme Court would have asked him, go home, make sure you come from the home, your house, to the court at any time you are needed. The Supreme Court, before I conclude, also acknowledged the fact that as at the time Nnamdi Kanu's home in Abia State, you understand, was when the government, the state, through the military, with its Operation Python dance. The name is very ridiculous. Python that I have never seen danced. The only thing they do is to spit fire. Spit fire like a dragon, the mythical dragon. Now, the Supreme Court said, as at the time they did that, Nnamdi Kanu was under the custody of the law and not in the custody of the state anymore. So, and that they created a situation which made it impossible, absolutely impossible, for Nnamdi Kanu to be present. In fact, they said that it was only reasonable. Gentlemen of the press, I am not making these words up. In fact, I'm trying to quote the Supreme Court in verbatim. It was only reasonable for him to have escaped for his life and for his mental, physical well-being. The Supreme Court used the word physical well-being, but I wish to add that even the mental well-being is required for any man to stand this trial. And that is why in criminal trials, when it is discovered that an accused person or a defendant is not in the right in his mental state, they order that trial cannot go on. These are some of the privileges that such kind of persons enjoy. So honestly, with all due respect, why we honor, respect the judgment of the Supreme Court, and we cannot do otherwise. We respect it in its totality, being the apex court of the land. But with all due respect, I still feel, in my view, in my most humble view, that the Supreme Court would have.
I hope, dear friends, you have heard from a different voice. You see, it is very important that we bring these voices to you so that you can be able to understand. When we say that Mazen Nandekano should be released unconditionally and he has no case, this is just it. Mazen Nandekano has no case with the court. And Nigeria is a lawless country. This is why Biafrans want to walk out of Nigeria by fire by force. There is no way you can survive in a lawless country. There's no way you can progress in a lawless country. There's no way you can be secured in a lawless country. It doesn't happen. A country whose laws have freed a man and say, let him go. The law of the country freed the man and said, let him go. Do not try him anymore. He was found innocent of all the charges. And the court upheld those that they agreed with the judgment that yes, every single thing that happens was caused by the federal government. They went to his house to take his life and he has to walk away for his life. They were the one that jeopardized the case. They were the one that destroyed the case by themselves. And yet, instead of you to allow this man go home, you still continue to hold him 5 good years now, from 2015 till date. Matched together is 5 years. And some years exile for no just cause. And yet you have the gut to continue to try him. You see, when we say that we do not have faith in the court of the enemy, this is exactly what we are talking about. And that is why we will not stop at anything. We will stop at nothing to make sure that Mazen Nankan is freed unconditionally. And the Biafra government desire under Mazen Sam, whenever we do so, we don't give a damn what they think or what they do or what they are saying. We will continue to press on until Mazen Nankan is released. Our prime minister have given them 72 hours. And at the expiration of that 72 hours, which will expire on the March 1st, they are going to hear a different music. Every Biafra must tighten on their belt, and we will do the needful. Go on, my beloved brother Solomon.
You see, my brother, I want to ask one question. I hope my voice is coming out loud and clear.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. You see, our people are talking about trial. I want to ask one question. What was his crime? What kind of crime did he commit that they are mentioning trials on him? I want to know the kind of crime he committed. Did he steal? Did he go and kill anybody? And somebody say, I don't want to stay with you again. Is it a crime? Our leader is not standing any trial. They are just detaining our leader. It is only federal government are standing trial against our leader. Our leader is trying them because with every reason, normal human being supposed to understand that this person has nothing to do with Nigeria government. It's a very simple something. It has nothing to do with Nigeria government. So it was Nigeria government that is standing trial against our leader, not our leader standing trial because he committed no crime. And first of all, I want to let our people to understand that when our PM was saying some certain things, many of them do not understand him. He said one thing, I will be your end. I will just you people out. We are going to bring the Biafra from diaspora. All these things that our PM said, is it not happening? Just like our leader said. You see, just like you give them ultimatum, we are waiting. It's for them to do the needful. Otherwise, it's not as usual as before. Because when the whole thing started, we are agitating, protesting with ordinary hand, with a flag. They are the ones that are committing all this crime. They are the ones that are committing all this manner of atrocity, killing people, doing all manner of things. Today, the games have changed. They can't go somebody's house and destroy that person's house, property, without you first of all buying that person. Isn't that what is written in the Bible? When Bible asks you a question, can you enter someone's house without you first of all bind him? The era of crime have gone. written to United Nations and writing to ICC and also all sort of nonsense organization. It's gone. It is Operation Defend Yourself. Our freedom is our hand, and the freedom of our leader is in our hand. It is our activities here that will quicken his release. No amount of grammar or anything that can bring it. Our activities here, just our PM is doing it, getting it done. And I will never forget to thank our brother from Georgia. Those people are great. They are wonderful. As a Mexico to press their pockets, so just as they continue to do the needful, they really shake the table. Even though I was not able to come up on that day, but I will recommend their effort. I said let them continue in that way. Thank you, my brother, from my side here.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother, for that contribution. I appreciate you. We must continue. And if you are a Biafran, the time has come for us to tighten our belt. The exit of Biafra is the only thing on the table today. There's nothing else. Biafra must exit the zoo, whether they like it or not. We got an update of their, just like my brother said, that they are planned coup, that they are conducting a dialogue to prevent coup. They are having a dialogue in Abuja to prevent coup. Who cares? Who cares? Whether you are having a dialogue to prevent coup, we are not part of the zoo. We do not care whether you make a coup or not. Our eyes is focused on exit. And whatever coup you are planning and the dialogue you are holding with Hobos or them on his coup planning and his sponsorship of coup, Biafrans are not part of it. The only thing that Biafrans are focused on is the declaration of this restoration of the independence of Biafra, which is going to take place any moment from now. We are not even waiting till November anymore. Any moment from anything can happen. That is why every Biafran has to tighten up their belt and focus. They can continue to hold their dialogue to you from heaven to earth. We don't care. You are holding the dialogue to prevent coup. Go ahead and continue to hold your dialogue. Go ahead, continue to hold your dialogue. But for we Biafrans, we are focused on what we want and we will get it. Go on, my brother.
You see, so they are holding dialogue. Yeah? So whom are they holding?
They are having a dialogue. Yeah, that's what we read in the news in Abuja. They are having a dialogue in Q.
You know one thing. You know one thing I like in this. Whatever they do, whether they do good thing or it's our own advantage. Whether they do bad thing or it's our own advantage. People kept them and lock up every that thing, left and right. So they go backward with our own good. They move forward to our own good. That's what I'm expecting because I want them to start training themselves because they thought that Tinubu will die by now. Because those days when he was campaigning, he used to mess up himself according to what they show us. They say he fought. We are happy. After all, united is where he is. The man will die. All of a sudden, the man just become more super than whatever they imagine. So now, it is very clear that Nigeria is not working and can never work in. Just like as the prophet said, that Chukwuka is about to destroy Nigeria. And it will destroy Nigeria beyond human comprehension. And after that, there's nothing like Nigeria again. And this is what is going on. So let my people continue looking to the rising sun. And I will never forget once again to appreciate our government cabinet members who approved the Biafra coins and other things they have established because it will take everybody by surprise. The way we are seeing it, will take everybody by surprise. Please let them go on. There's no need of dialogue. Dialogue cannot solve anything. Let them carry on the action. Because for the zoo to dissolve, action needed. It's not something that someone will just sit down and begin to action needed. Let them do it. And for we are not part of it. And they will discover that one imposter from Imo State was among. It doesn't represent us. Neither do we know him. He's just an administrator. the caliphate to put in Imo State, and everybody is seeing what is going on in Imo State. But nevertheless, there is time for everything. Time to cry, time to laugh, time to weep, time to enjoy, and time to sow. And it's time for Biafrans to join this year. Thank you, man.
Thank you, my beloved brother. Thank you so much. Fellow Biafrans that are watching, every one of us should continue to pay attention to what is happening. A lot is going to happen. When we talk about the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra, it is not a joke. A lot is going to happen. Trials are going to come. Temptations are going to come. You must tighten up your belt for the challenges that will be coming. Our Prime Minister has given an order and warned the people in Alonso State, in Nsukka, Mba went and locked up the shop of some people who observed the sit at home on Monday. And information came that some people's shop were locked in Alonso by Mba. And the Prime Minister of Biafra have given him order to make sure those shops are open. If he does not open that shop, he's going to face the consequence of his actions. You know, our Prime Minister doesn't joke. Whenever he tells you a word, if you take it for a game, you are going to face the consequence. It is up to you to either listen or not to listen. You are going to face the consequence, and it's going to be there. Every one of us as Biafrans, we must remain persistent and consistent. The challenges are going to be tough. We are entering into the tougher days as we are going close to the declaration of Biafra. As we are going close to the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra, things are going to get tougher. Wherever you are as a Biafran, you must be strong. You must be strong. As we speak, for the past 2 days, our Prime Minister has been engaging on a very serious interview with an international media. And international media has been interviewing our Prime Minister, doing some documentaries which will be released as soon as possible. Biafra is taken to the international level. It is no longer on social media. It is no longer on a mere hearsay for some people who think that we are joking. You are going to see things that you have never seen before. Challenges are going to increase. So wherever you are as a Biafran, you must stand strong because we are making progress and we will continue to make progress. No matter the attack you see, no matter the distraction, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. All you need to do is to pay attention to every single thing that is happening. If you pay attention, you will never be confused. After the meeting of the cabinets recently, so many things were put in place which you are supposed to know about. And I am going to read out some of the important information that have been released after the last cabinet meeting of the Biafra Referendum in exile. The government has voted and approved the establishment of Biafra Federal Reserve Act. The Biafra Federal Reserve Act has been established and approved by the Biafra Referendum in exile. It has been approved. You should be aware of that. Another thing that was approved and established is the establishment of the Biafra Digital Currency. The Biafra Digital Currency Act have been approved on the 4th, 2024 Biafra coin. That has also been approved. So we must have to pay attention and follow suit because these are the necessary things we need for us to be consistent and very, very upward in the establishment of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. The government has voted and approved establishment of the Biafran Digital Currency Act, otherwise known as Biafran coins. It has been finally approved by the Biafran government. Another approval that was made was the Biafra government has voted for the establishment and approval of the Biafran coin. The Biafran coin was approved. The government has also voted and approved the establishment of Bank of Biafra Act. The Bank of Biafra Act has also been established, which replaces the Biafra Military Decree number 3 of 1967. These informations are very, very important. Very, very important. And we must pay attention. So many other things are going to be coming online. And our Prime Minister made us understand that the cabinet meeting of today is going to be streamed live so that everybody will watch and follow up. It will be streamed live. The cabinet meeting, it will be streamed. So wherever you are, you must have to key in and watch, follow up so that you can be able to understand where we are going and what is happening. Fellow Biafrans, wherever you are, you must continue to pay attention to events that are happening. Do not be deceived. Do not be confused. Don't allow anybody to distract you. We are in a very tight time, a time that every stone must be touched. The zoo has ended. There is no remedy anywhere. No matter how the political elite continue to pretend, no matter how the one Nigerian is continue to pretend, it is very, very clear, even to the deaf and dumb, that the zoo has ended. And I want to play a video from the street to make you understand, in case you don't understand very well. This is somebody in Nigeria, in the street of Nigeria, making a comment on the situation of Nigeria. I want you to hear from him before we come back in conclusion.
My little age, I can be the president of this country, and I will tell you I'm not aware of what is going on. Then it means I am not supposed to be there in the first place. If you're in a place where your impact is not felt, then your presence was never needed. I am very, very pained. My grandmother in the village cannot go to farm all alone because of insecurity. So are you not telling me that a nation of over 200 million people cannot fight insecurity? We can, but some people have actually politicized this thing. And that is why even the rice farmers cannot go to the farm now to say they want to produce rice, because somebody will be there to kill them. Now, the basis for kidnappers now in this country, once they catch you, you are paying 100 million. You and I, if I ask you now, God forbid, if they pick any of your family member, God forbid, can you afford 100 million naira? Is it not when you even have the 100 million that you think of 100 million? I don't have 100,000 naira in my account. So God forbid they pick any of my family member and asking me for 200,000. Where will I get it from? And these people believe that there is no way, you will sort out this money. And can I shock you, sir? None of these kidnappers have ever been arrested. Each time you arrest these kidnappers, they are always looking wretched. If I am worth 10 million, as I am standing, from my dresses, you will see 10 million. You will see sign of 10 million. So someone who has been collecting 100 million, about 5 times, 500 million. When you see the person, you see the kind of shoe he's putting on, you will know that someone is actually sponsoring these people. Someone somewhere is negotiating on their behalf, collecting the ransom on their behalf. And the government of the day is aware. They can't claim not to be aware. It is not possible. Because they see all Nigerians, they see all the masses, the presidency see all the masses as noisemakers. And this was exactly the same thing Buhari did. He believed we are all noisemakers. And can I shock you? If we decide to organize a small protest now, they will send firearms against us, they will kill us, and nothing will happen. That is why I said solution. There is no solution. So I am talking to you now because God has said I should talk. I am talking to you now because I have hope in God. So God has been the one sustaining us. But talking about solution, honestly, sir, I can tell you that there is no solution. These people doesn't feel anything for us. This one I am talking now. If they have the power to shut, if they catch me, what are we saying? There is no solution anywhere. If we should organize ourselves now that we are going to National Assembly, the next thing you will see soldiers shooting at us. These people have no conscience.
So another one Nigeria is doomed.
It's gone. It is gone. It is not. It is irreparable. I am telling you, because Buhari came and he laid down a bad precedence. We know what happened during the election. By the grace of God, I am not very educated, but from the way I talk, you will know I am not stupid either. I am neither educated nor stupid, so I am just in the middle. So somebody will not call me an illiterate, and I will simply not call myself a well-educated fellow. So from the way I talk, you will know that I actually know what I'm saying. The country is gone. Because the next person that will come, we say, Buhari did it, you people did not talk. And that's right. Tinubu also did it, we did not talk. And that is also right. Let the court tell Tinubu to do things like this. Now Tinubu will tell the court that he is the court himself. So tell me, in a place where rule of law is not in existence, do you think we can do anything? The country is gone, Baba. Let's not deceive ourselves. See, you are surviving not because the country wants you to survive. You are surviving because God has said you should survive. Your children are eating because how much are you even earning now? Your salary cannot even take care of yourself, let alone your family. If you want to buy wears, your salary cannot cater for your wardrobe alone. The country is gone, like it is gone. So we are talking because we feel okay, there is still that God factor. You understand now? We are talking, I am talking this way, I am being passionate about the whole thing because I still believe in that God factor, being a Christian. So apart from the God factor, forget it. Nigeria is long gone. Right from when Buhari came in, it is gone. You know, a situation where we tell you nothing, we go do anything and nothing will happen. Nigeria is gone, like it's gone. It's gone. Yamu to Nigeria.
What you just heard and see is the mindset of every Nigerian. You see an ordinary Nigerian speaking. There is no hope anywhere. Every one of them have surrendered their hope on God. There is no hope anywhere. They can't help themselves, neither can they do anything. They just hope that one day God is going to come from heaven to change the situation. They can't even protest. They can't make a move. They have no solution. But I bet you, the Biafran people have the solution. And that is what we are pursuing. Disintegration of the zoo. That is the solution. And I want you to listen to Mazen Nandekan, the message he has for us.
It is left for the people to change a corrupt system. Don't leave it to God. Oliver Cromwell sacked King Charles I and cut off his head. You see English people, you see the British. Some of you don't know that they rebelled against their own government too. That is why today they are advanced and developed. That's why today the House of Commons is sovereign, more or less, in terms of political power. The French people revolted, Americans revolted, Russians revolted, everywhere, even the Arab Spring. The only place without any uprising is in Black Africa, and that is why you are poor.
You live here, that you saw that. That was Mazen Nandekano speaking. And ordinary Nigerians have lost every single hope, and they are not making any plan to protect themselves or having any hope. They have resigned their faith to God. That Chukwu, we come from heaven to come and save them. Leaving their own responsibility to go down. That is the situation. But look at the instruction of Mazen Nandeka. Every one of us have to know that people that are free today fought for their freedom, including these people you are looking upon to come and save you. They save themselves when it was time to save themselves. We must wake up and do the best. You're welcome, my brother. Thank you for joining. Go ahead and speak to Biafrans, my brother.
My brother, choose. I greet you. I greet the house. I greet the Biafrans all over the world. I greet each and every one of you. My brother, thank you for the good job you are doing for us. May Chukwu Kike Abia Mambagume continue to strengthen you more and more. He said. Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Chimu na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ọdọ mmiri Besaida mee ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. My brother Chius, I greet you. I greet my Prime Minister Obato Obiye, the only one in Africa. Kachuko Kukabiama continue to bless my Obatobie for the good job you have been doing for us. Yesterday I was looking inside the street and I see that our Biafra coins have come out. Our God is wonderful. Our God is handsome. Hey, I want to use this opportunity to tell Biafrans all over the world, if you know that you have no votes, my brother, my sister, you better run and go and do your own. Because of tomorrow, you will say, had I know. Had I know come at last. So you better go and do yours. If you know that you have not do, go and register your vote. Go and vote. It's very, very necessary, very, very important. Because we are going ahead. The trend is moving fast. My brother, choose to move. So thank you for the good job. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my beloved brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that amazing contribution and that music. On a moment, that is our hope. The strength is in Chukwu Kabiyama. We don't have any strength, we don't have any power, we don't have any ammunition, we don't have the money, we don't even have the connection. But
exactly.
One with God is majority. Once you have Chukwu Kabiyama on your side, that is why we are great. We see beyond the physical. Other people see with their eyes what they can see. That is why some of them, they come and ask us, how many armor tanks do you have? How many fighter jets do you have? How many soldiers do you have? But we are working according to the word of Chukwu. We see beyond the physical things. That is why even with their armor tank, the Liberation Army is decimating them. They don't know how it happens. Some of them say that our Liberation Army are ghosts. Of course they are ghosts. You can't see them. You can't fight the children of Chukwu and succeed. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for that amazing contribution. So, fellow Biafrans that are watching, any place you are watching us from, wherever you are joining from, I appreciate you wherever you are, and I thank you so much for being part of this very program. Every one of us must be steadfast and strong. It is going to get even tougher. It is going to get tougher, but don't ever fall. Don't ever run away. Don't ever be discouraged. Continue to focus. We are going to win. People of the world that are watching us, for some of you who don't know why the Biafrans are asking for arms in the Zoom, we have a genuine reason to get out of the Zoom. The situation of Nigeria today is a matter of life and death. And we want to protect the life and property of our people. That is why we want to get out of the Zoom before it is too late. In case you don't know it very well, let us listen to this very video.
Nigeria import terrorists from all over the world. Right now, there are more than 5 terrorist groups that operate in the country today. Ansaru is in Nigeria. El-Shabaab is in Nigeria. Mieti Allah operates in Nigeria. Fulani bandits operate in Nigeria. Fulani herders that have been named the 4th deadliest terrorist group in the world by the Global Terrorist Watch of West Africa. These terrorist groups operate in Nigeria. And the government of Nigeria provides an enabling environment for them to thrive, for them to do their bidding. They provide them with logistics, money, arms, and then they send them to the eastern region of Nigeria to kill my people and to destabilize the region. That is their goal. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
This is why we must walk out of the zone. If you are from other part of the world and you don't know the truth, what you just heard is the reason why Biafrans want out. And that is why the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, have it to say.
I have become your last bus stop. And said it from the beginning till now. I will be your end until Biafra come.
You have heard it. The Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, has actually become their end, and they can't escape it. Fellow Biafrans, tighten up your belt. If you have not cast your vote, please Go now and cast your vote. If you're having any challenges, I have called my number several times. If you're having any challenges, call to any one of us in the media to help you out. After casting your vote, ask your neighbors. If your neighbors are having any challenges, reach out to us. We are going to give you guidelines on how to go about it and cast your vote. It is very, very important. Everybody must be carried along. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect the Liberation Army. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect our strike force, the resistance fighters, the Black Navy. May Chukwu guide and protect our Air Force. May Chukwu guide and protect every member of the de facto government in the whole land. Guide and protect every member of the cabinet of Biafra, Referendum, and inside. May Chukwu guide and protect all our media warriors that are speaking on different platforms. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Eba, wherever he is. We commit him in the hand of Chukwu for divine grace, for divine strength, for divine wisdom, for divine knowledge, for understanding. We pray that he will lead us until we walk into freedom. We commit our supreme leader, Mazen Nande Kano, before Chukwu for guidance, for protection, for healing, for strength. Very soon, Mazen Nande Kano will get his freedom, and no man can stand on his way. Thank you so much for watching this program. I appreciate you for being part of this program. If you have not shared this program, please kindly share, like, and share. Reach out to others, and we will continue to bring out information and make sure that everyone is carried along. Thank you so much, and see you again next time. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Thank you so much. See you again.
Biafra.